Yugadi. So the other one is Swami's birthday. So it generates so much of thrill in the hearts. Celebrating his birthday is something that we all look forward to year after year. The other point I want to mention is we all say happy birthday, Swami. We exchange messages, we cut cakes and says happy birthday to you, Swami. But then Swami has time and again said that I am happy all the time. All I want from you as gift is your love and also your service. Now, as part of the small talk that I want to give today, I have about 20 minutes or 25 minutes. I would like to touch upon a theme, the 107th Ashtotra Namavali that we have on Swami says, Om Shri Sai Sulabha Prasannaya Namaha. It means Swami is somebody who can be easily pleased. It's not difficult to please Swami or to make Swami happy. But then what is it that we should offer to make him happy? So that will determine. But Sulabha Prasannaya, he is quite easy to conquer. One thing I felt was my long years with the organization and then being part of Sathya Sai organization in Bangalore South or in Chennai for many years. One thing I felt was Swami always looked at duty, devotion and discipline. If we have these three qualities, he was always willing to help us, be with us all the time, and he is with us today. When we all assemble here, when we are all talking up, when we are all concentrating on him, he is bound to be happy. There is nothing that can make him unhappy today. Definitely he must be very happy with all of us. Definitely he must be showering his blessings on all of us. So on this occasion, I just wanted to touch upon 2-3 incidents because I don't have enough time. I had dwelt on these when I was here as part of Samarpan lecture in 2015. However, I thought this is an occasion where I can share 1 or 2 of these experiences which possibly would ever remain engraved in my mind. So I thought I should share with you this incident that I have. It so happened that in the year 1985, that was Swami's 60th birthday celebrations in Prashantinilayam, everybody was wanting to go to Puttaparthi. So a lot of people were talking with, coming home to our house for bhajan and in Sundaram, saying that we are going to Puttaparthi. They said occasion is Swami's birthday. So my mother, who was already in her 60s, she was a little tempted. She possibly, I don't know, normally she was never very mobile, but then she said, yes, something, within her said that, she got this desire to go to Puttaparthi for Swami's darshan. So she said, everybody is going, I also would like to go. I said, how can you ever think of this? It's just not possible, and you cannot walk such a big distance, and this time it's not going to be held in Purnachandra Auditorium, or it's not going to be held in inside Prashantinilayam. But then the first time they were planning to hold Swami's birthday celebrations in the stadium. That was the first time in 1985. They were expecting huge crowds, so they said, it was fixed that the celebrations would happen at the stadium. So I said, how is it possible for you to go? Do you think, I just made a very flippant remark. I just said, do you think Swami is going to arrange a car for you to go up to the stadium? So this was the question I asked her. I just forgot about it. And then in November that year, just about the Deepavali festival was held that year, just about 13 days before the birthday. It was on the 11th of November. And there was a huge storm. There was a big cyclone in Chennai. So a lot of water. We were staying very close to the seashore. So a lot of water came into the city and then to the roads and into the house. So the house was flooded, full, all the water entered throughout the house. We didn't know what to do. we had to shift to another relative's house, which was on a higher level. So it was very depressing that, we had to lock the house full of water. Then 2 days later, we came back. We cleaned the house because it was full of, street water. So it was very depressing. But then we used to have bhajans on every Saturday there. So on the Saturday, there was no power, yet we had a bhajan at home. So we just started the Ganesha bhajan, and there was no power, so calling bell also was not functional. So I saw somebody at the gate, somebody at the doorstep, and then I rushed because I didn't know who this person was, and he was the postman. He had brought, the bhajan was going on inside, he had brought a telegram, okay, and I couldn't read, it was dark, so I just went near some nearby light, and then, because telegram, everybody used to get worried those days. When you get a telegram at home, then it means something good or bad or whatever. So I just opened the telegram, it said, proceeding to Prashanti Nilayam for birthday, wish join. There are only 2 sentences. It was from my father's old friend. It so happened my father's classmate of when he was in college was still in touch with my father, not regularly, but whenever there was an occasion. This friend of my father had visited us at home in Chennai, and he knew that we were devotees of Swami. So he had sent this telegram. The person who sent the telegram was he's no more, Mr. P. Venkata, who was then the governor of Bihar. Later on, he became governor of Karnataka. He was holding very high positions. He was home minister in Mrs. Gandhi's cabinet. So he was my father's good friend, but he never thought, or we never had asked him for anything like this. He just said, wish join. So then what do we do? Because then we tried calling. The next day the telephone was set right. We called. He said, no, I was trying to call you. I couldn't get any response. That's why I gave you a telegram. Then I told my parents, yes, possibly this is a chance that Swami is calling you. So they have never gone with him, or we have never had such opportunity. Then I went booked their tickets. They came there and they were ushered in to the stadium. And whatever I had commented, saying, do you think Swami will send you a car? Yes, there was a car which brought her there to the stadium. They could have very close darshan of Swami, and they were there for the entire discourse. So this is something I had wanted to share with you today, one instance. The second instance I would like to touch upon is, we as bhajan group singers in Sundaram, those days in the 80s, Swami used to visit Chennai every year. Every year in January, Swami used to visit us in Chennai. And that year, Swami was, seeing us, talking to us, or just exchanging a few words. And one morning on the 3rd day of his visit, all these bhajan boys, the people in the bhajan group, Swami that year started calling us Mandir boys. Okay, then all these bhajan boys were there. They just went after the Aarathi. They went and stood at the foot of Sundaram, the entrance to Sundaram, just to have a closer glimpse. And then they said, Swami, please talk to us. Please give us Pada Namaskar, something like that. So Swami said, wait, and went inside. Swami normally says wait whenever somebody asks, whenever he's not in a position to reply what it is. So Swami says wait. Normally this used to be the habit. And Swami went inside. We were just standing. These people said, no, Swami said wait. I said, no, yeah, why are you standing here? It's hot sun here now. Why are we all standing? But they didn't listen. So then the head of the trust those days, he was a very strict disciplinarian. So he came out and said, why are you people standing? Because as members of the organization, as members of the bhajan group, we were supposed to display a lot of discipline, and also we had to conduct ourselves in a better way. I mean, we are not general people to come and stand there. Then he said, why are you people standing? He said, Swami has gone inside. He's gone upstairs, he's going to have his lunch and retire to his room. So you can go. Then these boys were standing. Then turning to me, because I was the leader of the Bhajan group. So the person said, Devanathan, don't you know these rules? Why are you bringing your team here? Swami will say that. Why are you bringing your people here? You ask them to go. So we all dispersed. We dispersed. I called the bhajan singers and told, please don't stay here. Go away from this place. This is an instruction from there. So let's not break these rules. So all of us left Sundaram. We were away. Just 2 minutes after we left Sundaram, Swami came down from the staircase. Through the stairs, he came down and said, where are the Mandir boys? And this person who had spoken to us, who had driven us away, he said, no, Swami, they have gone. No, I asked them to wait. Where are they? So they said, they have all gone. Bring them wherever they are. Call all of them. This was Swami's instruction. So they started sending vehicles here and there. And what Swami did was, that is where I said, Sulabha Prasannaya Namaha. So he is somebody who could be easily pleased. Swami could have taken a chair, or he could have said, I'll wait somewhere. He didn't do that. There was a step. It's now level flooring in Sundaram, but those days there used to be a step. It was, one part was on a higher platform, the other one was lower. So there was a step. It was just behind Shiva Parvati, which many of you would be seeing in the Sundaram pictures. So Swami sat on the step. Swami sat on the step, on the floor, saying that, and again he was taking them into some conversation, saying, where are the boys? Have they come or not? And until somebody came home to my house saying that Swami is calling, so I was taken. The house is not so near, a couple of kilometers away, but then by the time I reached, it was more than 30 minutes. He waited for all the 30 minutes sitting on the floor, and then took us all for an interview. Again, that lasted another half an hour to 45 minutes, and then blessed everybody in the group. So this was something I thought I should share today, the love he has bestowed on many of us. This is something which we will have to recall and, be grateful to him for showering such love and prema on us, his grace on us. So there was yet another incident. I have about a couple of minutes, about 5 minutes possibly. So 5 minutes. So just one more incident. My father had taken quite ill in the year 1986. So he was going through a lot of treatment and all. And then somebody said it was 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And, his fever never used to come down. He was going through a bad phase. And then somebody said, why don't you go, I know you should have gone to Whitefield. Swami was in Whitefield then and got his Prasadam or something like that. You didn't go. Then one evening, his close friend, my father's friend, who was another lawyer there in the Madras High Court, he was a Central Trust member those days. He just came and told me, why don't you give a telegram to Swami? So Swami will bless him at least, because you are not able to go. Why don't you give a telegram? So he also sort of drafted what could be the contents of the telegram. So, and then he said, Swami is now in Ooty. That year, Swami went to Kodaikanal, then he went to Ooty and then to Kodaikanal. Normally, those years he used to go to Kodaikanal, but that year he went to Ooty also. So he advised me, you send the telegram to Ooty. So he gave me the address, everything, and then I sent off the telegram. This was sometime in May. And after that, Swami went to Kodaikanal and then came back to Brindavan. So I gave the telegram and then forgot about it, got back to my, my thesis was, getting delayed, my PhD thesis. So I was staying in the hostel in IIT Madras. So it was a problematic period for me also to complete. My guide was a very tough man. He wouldn't give me any leave. And he used to get upset whenever I take about 6 days leave whenever Swami was visiting Madras. So that is another phase. But then one evening on a Thursday, it was all this telegram business happened in the month of May. But subsequently in the month of June, or end of June it was, that one evening I saw my guide leaving the office early, around 3:30. It was a Thursday. So when I saw my guide leaving at 3:30, suddenly my mind started thinking, I got tempted. I must go to Sundaram today for the bhajan. I was the leader of the bhajan group, but I could never make it on a Thursday to Sundaram. Even on Sundays, I used to have problems because my guide used to come to the hostel and check on a Sunday afternoon. So all these things were there. But then on this particular day, on Thursday, I don't know what made him leave early. He left the institute early. And then I thought this is the best time to escape. So I just escaped. I took the back gate of IIT because I know if I travel by the front gate, his quarters was somewhere there. He will see me. So I took something, finally landed in Sundaram for the evening bhajan. So when the bhajan was over, one Mr. Ramani, who was the head of the Seva then, he was later on the All India Vice President also, Mr. N. Ramani. He called me and said, you stay back. I said, why are you asking me? Bhajan was over at 7 o'clock, why are you asking? Then he called me separately and said, you see, Swami is supposed to be coming for a day's visit tomorrow. And this is not much publicized because Major General Mahadevan, who was the state president then, he was down with a heart ailment. And Swami was coming to see him that day for a day to Madras, Chennai. So Swami came that afternoon. So Mr. Ramani said, I don't know, yaar, every time you are in the bhajan, once, because I want, senior people to take care. So he put me upstairs, the place where Swami stays, just when Swami will, just at the entrance of Swami's room. So he said, you be there this time because I'm not getting people also. Bhajan, you ask your other people to manage because I was the leader of the bhajan group. So then they were all there. And Swami came in the afternoon that day around 3 o'clock, the next day, Friday. So when he started coming up, the first thing he saw me, he said, Yetla unnavara in Telugu. How are you? Then I took his blessing. Then after some time he went for the bhajan. Then again he came back from the bhajan and said, why did you not come for the bhajan? Yenduku raledu bhajaniki? I said, Swami, isari ikkada ichunnaru duty. My duty has been given here this time, so I am here. Then he said, nee telegram ochindi. This was something that I did not tell. I never referred to this, nor was anybody remembering that a telegram was given to him. He said, I got it in Ooty. Sorry about it, I was a little emotional. So then he went inside and brought back vibhuti packets and gave. He again blessed in the morning and then left for Brindavan. So this was the visit when Swami had really blessed all of us. So this is one thing I thought I should share with you. And many things Swami did, which, I don't have the time now. I'll have to give the floor to Mayur for his, all of us are waiting to hear his mellifluous voice and his devotional singing now. So we are looking forward to that. But I would just conclude this with one more small example. I don't know whether you can see this picture of Swami. This is that Hiranyagarbha picture which Swami had materialized here in Brindavan during the summer course in 1991. So my father-in-law, who happened to be the Vice-Chancellor, was sitting next to Swami. Swami gave him this, after materialization, he gave this to him, because all this I came to know from my father-in-law. And he said, you keep it. Keep it in a sense, you wait, keep it with you, because Swami was in the Discourse. So this person had only a piece of paper with him, and so he wrapped it in that paper and put it in his pocket, because he used to wear that safari those days. So he put it in the pocket there, and then waiting to get the instruction from Swami. So when Swami finished his discourse and got into the car, Swami asked him, Ekada, where is it? Then he put his pocket, hand in the pocket. It was not there. And Swami was quite upset, angry. And this person was literally, perplexed. He didn't know Swami had given it to him to keep it there. Swami said, what is this? I've given it to you. Swami was quite angry with him. And then till they came up to this place, entrance of Brindavan. Then when they went here, Swami laughed and said, you have not lost it. It has gone back to the place from where it came. So that is one instance I just wanted to tell you. As a parting message, yes, Swami had told somebody that I am ready with an aircraft. I am at the entrance. The plane is ready, but I am not getting passengers. I think this is an occasion when all of us should think of Swami. As I said, Sulabha Prasannaya Namaha. He is somebody who can be easily pleased. So let us pray to him and think of the higher glory that we want to enjoy, and the permanent place that he has to give all of us in the other world, whatever he has to do. We require his grace, and let us all pray to him today that we all love him, not just love him, but in turn we are willing to board the plane which he is keeping ready. Thank you very much for the opportunity given. Before I conclude, just shloka I just wanted to say, in the Tirupati shloka, what you have on Lord Venkateshwara, you have a shloka which says, Venkatadri samam sthanam brahmande nasti kinchana Venkatesha samodevo na bhuto na bhavishyati. That is, my father tweaked it a bit, because we hail from Tirupati, we are all from that place of Lord Venkateshwara, but then he tweaked it. He said, Prashanti nilayam samam sthanam brahmande nasti kinchana Sathya Sai samodevo na bhuto na bhavishyati. Sairam, thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think I did not do any mistake of calling him as an eminent speaker. He is an outstanding speaker. Definitely anybody will get emotional when they recollect their interactions and the instances which they had, blissful instances I would say, which they had with Swami. Now, let's proceed to the most awaited musical program on this very auspicious day. Today we have Brother Mayur Davey and team who are going to perform and give all of us a musically filled and joyful evening. Mayur Davey has been a singer, member of the Sundaram Bhajan group for over 2 decades. He has been blessed by Bhagawan with many opportunities to sing in his divine presence in many occasions in Prashanti Nilayam, Brindavan, Sai Shruti, and also during Bhagawan's divine visit to Chennai in 2007 on the occasion of Atirudra Mahayajnam. Mayur Davey is a vocalist, music teacher, harmonium player, and voice-over artist specializing in Indian semi-classical, devotional, and bhajans. He is the founder of Sama Music Repertory, teaching music for students across the world. He has been teaching music for more than 15 years now. Mayur has also worked with noted composers in India and on various prestigious projects for IIT Madras, Center for Soft Power, Indica Yoga, Mukta Films, and so on. He has also performed across the country and also performed alongside renowned artists like Srimati Ranjani, Srimati Gayatri, Sri O.S. Arun, to name a few. He has, at various prestigious venues, he has performed like Madras Music Academy, Indian Army Headquarters in Srinagar, Indian Fine Arts Society, Bharat Culture in Chennai, Chembur Fine Arts in Mumbai, and many more places. Mayur is accompanied today by Vidwan Gurumurthy Vaidya on tabla. Please excuse me for a long, because all these artists, each of them have their own biography, which each one of us should know and learn from it. And Gurumurthy Vaidya, fondly called as Tabla Guru, is one of the leading musicians in the world of rhythm. He born into a musically inclined family. Gurumurthy hails from culturally rich belt in western Ghats of Karnataka called Yellapura. At tender age, Gurumurthy showed keen interest towards the music. He started his musical journey at the age of 12. He started his initial lessons in classical tabla from Pandit G. Hegde, and later went on to get additional training from well-known Pandit Baswaraj. Later became a disciple of legendary master Pandit Ravindra Yavagal and continues to take guidance from Master Yavagal. Gurumurthy is a graded tabla artist of All India Radio and Doordarshan as well. He has accompanied many eminent artists both in India and abroad as well. He is a technology enthusiastic. He understands finer nuances of recording, and he has been part of many commercial projects across. And Mayur is supported by brother Niranjan Hegde on the flute. Niranjan Hegde hails from culturally rich place called Manchkeri. It's a small hamlet tucked away in the greeneries of the Western Ghats in the region of Uttar Kannada. District Manchkeri has gifted many well-known artists to the music world. Niranjan was born on 24th March 1992 to Sri Raghupati Hegde and Srimati Mahadevi Hegde. Niranjan also grew up listening to the sound of music that was in the air all the time at his birthplace. People in and around Manchkeri get to enjoy music in the range of forums from Yakshagana shows to Hindustani classical music concerts. At the age of 12, he became more attracted towards bansuri or flute. Niranjan has given solo performances on various platforms across Karnataka and outside as well. I come to the last artist introduction. Brother Hari Ramani will be accompanying Mayur on harmonium and keyboard. And he has been generally, of course, identified as, I think, maestro in keyboard. That's what I know in the music world. Hari Ramani graduated with an MBA from Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learnings, Prashanthi Nilayam, in year 2001, and he was part of the Prashanthi Bhajan Mandir group. He has composed several songs and was blessed with multiple opportunities to perform in Swami's presence. Couple of notable songs include Kanula Mundara and Jagamulele. Most of us might know these songs, right? These were compositions of Hari Ramani. Over 20 years back, Hari initiated digital recordings at Prashanthi Nilayam, and since then he has produced multiple music and bhajan instrumental albums, the Satyam series. While he was living in UK, he produced Language of Heart, a devotional album containing 9 songs in 9 different languages, and was released by Swami in the year 2009 during UK's Sadhana camp. During the recent pandemic, he produced a bhajan album titled Bhakti to Bliss for the bhajan compositions by Brother Nagsai and of course myself. Thanks to the modern day technology, the entire album was produced with artists across the globe, collaborating virtually without meeting anyone in person. Today is also a special day for him, as his new bhajan, Bar Bar Prabhu, sung by Abhay, was released by Sri Sathya Sai Media Center on the official YouTube channel. Now I welcome the entire team, and let's enjoy this evening with their musical performance. Sairam.
Om Shri Sairam. Offering our humble salutations at the lotus feet of our Bhagawan, the eternal Master. It is indeed a very emotional moment for me personally. I joined the Sundaram Bhajan group in Chennai in the year 2003. And my very first music program in the Divine Presence was in the same Brindavan here in the year 2004. So what got me more end of the staircase for the other brother to come back and then I'll go and give it to Swami. Swami was looking at me and he was inquiring in Tamil. He was asking, "Avan enna panna poran? What is he going to do?" So the other brother said, "Swami is going to sing." Swami kept looking at me and I went. And the moment I went near Swami, Swami materialized Vibhuti. And I just took it in my hand. I just closed my palm. Swami said, "Hey, vaayila potuko." So put it in your mouth. So all those very beautiful memories. After 18 long years, so of course I keep visiting Brindavan whenever I can for bhajans. But after such a long time, a program, a musical offering for the Lord on the 97th birthday of our beloved Lord is something that is just, it's very personal, very emotional. It is just, it is sheer Swami's sheer love and grace. वक्रतुंड महाकाय वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गाइए गणपति जगवंदन गाइए गणपति जगवंदन गाइए गणपति जगवंदन शंकर सुवन भवानी नंदन शंकर सुवन भवानी नंदन गाइए गणपति जगवंदन गाइए गणपति जगवंदन गजवदन विनायक सिद्धि सदन गजवदन विनायक कृपा सिंधु सुंदर सबलायक शंकर सुवन भवानी नंदन गाइए गणपति जगवंदन मांगत तुलसीदास कर जोरे मांगत तुलसीदास कर जोरे बस हो राम सिया मानस मोरे बस हो राम सिया मानस मोरे शंकर सुवन भवानी नंदन शंकर सुवन भवानी नंदन, गाइए गणपति जगवंदन, गाइए गणपति जगवंदन, गाइए गणपति जगवंदन, गाइए गणपति जगवंदन, गाइए गणपति जगवंदन। विघ्नेश्वरा गणनाथ गजानन, विघ्नेश्वरा गणनाथ गजानन, पार्वती नंदन शुभानना, पार्वती नंदन शुभानना, मंगलमूर्ति श्री गणराया, जय गणराया श्री गणराया, जय गणराया श्री गणराया, अष्टविनायक गजानना, सिद्धिविनायक शुभानना, विघ्नेश्वरा गणनाथ गजानन, पार्वती नंदन शुभानना, मंगलमूर्ति श्री गणराया, जय गणराया श्री गणराया, जय गणराया श्री गणराया, अष्टविनायक गजानना, सिद्धिविनायक शुभानना, विघ्नेश्वरा गणनाथ गजानन। The next song is on Swami, called Karuna Maye Vande. I have a very beautiful memory with this song. Swami blessed me with an opportunity to sing this in Prashanthi Nilayam once. So it was a music program in the year 2004 in Swami's Divine Presence. It was called as Krishna Ganam. It was between Ganesh Chaturthi and Janmashtami. We were given a date. Sundaram Bhajan group had come to Parthi to perform in front of Swami. The program went very well. Swami was very happy. The next day morning darshan, we were all sitting as a group, and Swami had inquired some other uncle who was there the other side, asking for, as sir had rightly mentioned, Devanathan sir had rightly mentioned, Swami asked, where are the Mandir boys? So for a moment that uncle didn't understand, probably Swami is mentioning about the Prashanthi Mandir Guru. Then Swami said, no, Sundaram boys. That uncle said, Swami, they are all sitting that side. Swami said, ask them to sing in the evening. He said, okay. And Swami came this side and he never told us. So we were all asking Swami interview, Swami wants to do bhajans and all that. And then Swami went off to the interview room and this uncle came running and he said, Swami has asked you to sing in the evening, so please be ready. So we were all like, okay, let's skip bhajans, and we went to the room and started practicing and all that. So this particular song that I'm going to be singing next was the second in the list. And the first was obviously a Ganesha song. And there was one brother who had gone to Swami and showed the list to Swami, and Swami said, who's singing Karunamaye Vande? So this brother had apparently told Swami, Mayur is singing. Ask him to sing this first. So this brother actually turned and looked at us. We didn't understand what he was actually talking to Swami or what Swami told him. So we were all like, okay, Swami is asking you to start. So we chanted Omkar and we started the Ganesha song. Swami from there is looking at me. Swami is like, I was wondering what is happening. Why is Swami doing like this? And then the Ganesha song got over, and then I started off with this song, Karunamaye Vande. And said, then from there, Swami is like, correct. So then we didn't understand till the program got over. After the program, all that got over, this brother came and said, Swami asked you to sing. Why did you sing the Ganesha song? I said, I didn't understand what you said. Then I understood why Swami did this. So these are very, very beautiful memories we have with Swami. Very, very cherishable for the rest of our lives. Yeah, today also it happens to be the second song. Yes. Karunamaye Vande Sai Rupe, Karunamaye Vande Sai Rupe, Prashanti Nilaye Sarva Devalaye, Prashanti Nilaye Sarva Devalaye, Karunamaye Vande Sai Rupe, Prashanti Nilaye Sarva Devalaye, Karunamaye Vande Sai Rupe. Sai Shri Sai, Om Sai Shri Sai, Madhura Mantram, Om Sai Shri Sai, Madhura Mantram, Manika Mantram, Mananiya Mantram, Om Sai Shri Sai, Madhura Mantram, Manika Mantram, Mananiya Mantram, Karunamaye Vande Sai Rupe, Prashanti Nilaye Sarva Devalaye, Karunamaye Vande. विश्वविद्यालय व्याप्तं परमा वैद्यविद्यादायकं सर्वमतसम्मतं विश्वविद्यालय व्याप्तं परम वैद्यविद्यादायकं सर्वमतसम्मतम् ईश्वराम्बसुत सत्यनारायणं वेङ्कावधूत सम्प्रीतम् अवतारं रत्नाकर अरुणाचल भुवनाकर परतीश्वर वन्दे किरणोज्ज्वल अरुणोदय गुणभूषण साईश्वर वन्दे करुणामये वन्दे साई रूपे प्रशान्ति निलये सर्वदेवालये करुणामये वन्दे साई रूपे करुणामये वन्दे साई रूपे करुणामये वन्दे साई रूपे भुवन बान्धवा साई भगवान भुवन बान्धवा साई भगवान माता पिता बंधु सखा तुम हो भगवान माता पिता बंधु सखा तुम हो भगवान ईश्वर भी तुम हो अल्लाह नानक तुम हो ईश्वर भी तुम हो अल्लाह नानक तुम हो प्रभु येशु तुम हो महावीर तुम हो प्रभु येशु तुम हो महावीर तुम हो बुद्ध देव तुम हो मेरे प्राणनाथ तुम हो बुद्ध देव तुम हो मेरे प्राणनाथ तुम हो साईराम 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 भुवन बांधवा साई भगवान माता पिता बंधु सखा तुम हो भगवान ईश्वर भी तुम हो अल्लाह नानक तुम हो प्रभु येशु तुम हो महावीर तुम हो बुद्ध देव तुम हो मेरे प्राणनाथ तुम हो साईराम 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 भुवन बांधवा साई भगवान The next is an abhang by Sant Namdev. भीमतीरनिवासं पुण्डलीकवरप्रदं भीमतीरनिवासं पुण्डलीकवरप्रदं रघुमायी प्रियं वन्दे पाण्डुरङ्गमहाप्रभुं रघुमायी प्रियं वन्दे पाण्डुरङ्गमहाप्रभुं वन्दे 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 वन्दे। माझे मनोरथ पूर्ण करी देवा, माझे मनोरथ पूर्ण करी देवा, माझे मनोरथ पूर्ण करी देवा। केशव माधव नारायण, केशव माधव नारायण, माझे मनोरथ पूर्ण करी देवा, माझे मनोरथ पूर्ण करी देवा। नाही माझ आनिक सोयर, नाही नाही माझ आनिक सोयर, नाही नाही माझ आनिक सोयर, न करिय वेर पांडुरंग, न करिय वेर पांडुरंग। केशव माधव नारायण, केशव माधव नारायण, माझे मनोरथ पूर्ण करी देवा। नारायण, माझे मनोरथ पूर्ण ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಹರಿ. गोपालरत्नं वनैकरत्नं गोपाङ्गनानाङ्गनवयौवन भाग्यरत्नं नवयौवन भाग्यरत्नं कस्तूरितिलकं कमनीयवदनं शिखिपिञ्चमौळिं श्यामसुन्दरम् पञ्चवैजयन्तीहारं श्रीवत्सकौस्तुभधरम् मनमोहनाकारम् श्रीकृष्णपादपङ्कजं शिरसा नमामि शिरसा नमामि शिरसा नमामि नमामि. नीरजदल नयना नीरजदल नयना हरे कृष्णा निरुपम गुणनिधे हरे कृष्णा नीरजदल नयना हरे कृष्णा निरुपम गुणनिधे हरे कृष्णा नीरजदल नयना. ಮಂದರೋದ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಮನೋಹರ ಬೃಂದಾವನ ಮುಕುಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಬೃಂದಾವನ ಮುಕುಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನೀರಜದಳ ನಯನ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನಿರುಪಮ ಗುಣನಿಧೇ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನೀರಜದಳ ನಯನ ನವ ತುಳಸಿ ವನಮಾಲಾಧಾರಿ ನವ ತುಳಸಿ ವನಮಾಲಾಧಾರಿ ಕುವಳಯದಳ ನಯನ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕುವಳಯದಳ ನಯನ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶಂಖಚಕ್ರಧರ ಶ್ರೀ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಶಂಖಚಕ್ರಧರ ಶ್ರೀ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಪಂಕಜಲೋಚನ ಪರಮಾನಂದ ಪಂಕಜಲೋಚನ ಪರಮಾನಂದ ನೀರಜದಳ ನಯನ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನಿರುಪಮ ಗುಣನಿಧೇ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನೀರಜದಳ ನಯನ ನೀರಜದಳ ನಯನ ನೀರಜದಳ ನಯನ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮಾಧವ ಮಾಧವ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮಾಧವ ಮಾಧವ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮಾಧವ ಸಾಯಿ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮಾಧವ ಸಾಯಿ ಹರೇ ಬೃಂದಾವನ ಸಂಚಾರಿ ಶ್ಯಾಮ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಜಯ ಮಧುಸೂದನ ಜಯ ನಂದಲಾಲ ಬೃಂದಾವನ ಸಂಚಾರಿ ಶ್ಯಾಮ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಜಯ ಮಧುಸೂದನ ಜಯ ನಂದಲಾಲ झूले ना झूले मेरे साई नंदलाला झूले ना झूले मेरे साई नंदलाला कृष्ण माधव साई हरे ಕಂಡೆನ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ಕಂಡೆನ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ಕಂಡೆನ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ಕಂಡೆನ ಗೋವಿಂದನ पुण्डरीकाक्षन पाण्डवपक्षन पुण्डरीकाक्षन पाण्डवपक्षन पुण्डरीकाक्षन पाण्डवपक्षन पुण्डरीकाक्षन पाण्डवपक्षन कण्डेना गोविन्दना कण्डेना गोविन्दना केशवनारायण श्रीकृष्णना केशवनारायण श्रीकृष्णना वासुदेवा अच्युतानन्दना केशवनारायण श्रीकृष्णना वासुदेवा अच्युतानन्दना सासिरनामद श्रीहृषिकेशन सासिरनामद श्रीहृषिकेशन शेषशयन नम वसुदेव सुतना शेषशयन नम वसुदेव सुतना कण्डेना गोविन्दना कण्डेना गोविन्दना पुरुषोत्तम नर हरि श्री कृष्णना पुरुषोत्तम नर हरि श्री कृष्णना शरणागत रक्षकना पुरुषोत्तम नर हरि श्री कृष्णना शरणागत रक्षकना करुणाकर नम पुरंदर विठ्ठलन करुणाकर नम पुरंदर विठ्ठलन निन्न ನಂಬಿದೆನು ಬೇಲೂರ ಚನ್ನಿಗನ ನಿನ್ನ ನಂಬಿದೆನು ಬೇಲೂರ ಚನ್ನಿಗನ ಕಂಡೆನ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ಪುಂಡರೀಕಾಕ್ಷನ ಪಾಂಡವ ಪಕ್ಷನ ಪುಂಡರೀಕಾಕ್ಷನ ಪಾಂಡವ ಪಕ್ಷನ ಕಂಡೆನ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ಕಂಡೆನ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ಕಂಡೆನ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ಹರಿ ಹರಿ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ ಹರಿ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ ಗೋಪಾಲ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ ಹರಿ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ ಹರಿ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಋಷಿಕೇಶ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಋಷಿಕೇಶ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಪರ್ತೀಶ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಸಾಯಿಷ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ ಹರಿ ನಾರಾಯಣ ದಾಸರ ನಾಮ, ಪುರಂದರದಾಸ ಕೃತಿ ಕಂಡೇನ ಗೋವಿಂದನ. चंद्रचूड शिवशंकर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो नमो. 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 सुंदर मृगधर पिनाकधर हर सुंदर मृगधर पिनाकधर हर गंगाधर गज चर्मांबरधर गंगाधर गज चर्मांबरधर गंगाधर गज चर्मांबरधर गंगाधर गज चर्मांबरधर. चंद्रचूड शिवशंकर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो नमो. दक्षिण कावेरी तीर कुंभपुरवासनु नीने. धरगे दक्षिण कावेरी तीर कुंभपुरवासनु नीने. कोरणली भस्म रुद्राक्षव धरिसिद भस्म रुद्राक्षव धरिसिद मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। Sir says 3 more. Chandrachuda was again a Dasaranama, Purandara Kriti. The next one is on Ma Sharda by Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharad Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharadam. Shuddha Sattva Swarupini Swachha Hridaya Nivasini Shuddha Sattva Swarupini Swachha Hridaya Nivasini Swaprakaša Rupini Swaprakaša Rupini Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharadam. Paravidya Bhushitam Paravidya Bhushitam Paravidya Bhushitam Suranara Sujana Sevitam Shubhadham Sulabham Suswara Suswaravadya Niratam Vandeham Sharadam Shubhadham Sulabham Suswara Vadya Niratam Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharadam Vandeham Sharadam Vandeham Sharadam. Sharade Jaya Sharade वाग्विलासिनि शारदे शारदे जय शारदे वाग्विलासिनि शारदे शारदे जय शारदे विद्यादायिनि शारदे शारदे जय शारदे विद्यादायिनि शारदे शारदे चतुर्वेद माता शारदे शारदे जय शारदे वाग्विलासिनि शारदे राम मंत्रव जपिसो राम मंत्रव जपिसो हे मनुजा 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 राम मंत्रव जपिसो आ मंत्र ई मंत्र नेचिनि केडबेड आ मंत्र ई मंत्र नेचिनि केडबेड आ मंत्र ई मंत्र नेचिनि केडबेड ಸೋಮಶೇಖರ ತನ್ನ ಬಾಮೆ ಬೆಳೆದ ಮಂತ್ರ ಸೋಮಶೇಖರ ತನ್ನ ಬಾಮೆ ಬೆಳೆದ ಮಂತ್ರ ರಾಮ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ ಹೇ ಮನುಜ ರಾಮ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ ಸಕಲ ವೇದಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಾರವೇ ನಿಪ ಮಂತ್ರ ಸಕಲ ವೇದಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಾರವೇ ನಿಪ ಮಂತ್ರ ಸಕಲ ವೇದಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಾರವೇ ನಿಪ ಮಂತ್ರ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಮಾರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೆ ಮೂಲ ಮಂತ್ರ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಮಾರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೆ ಮೂಲ ಮಂತ್ರ ಭಕ್ತಿ ರಸಗೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ತೋರುವ ಮಂತ್ರ ಭಕ್ತಿ ರಸಗೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ತೋರುವ ಮಂತ್ರ ಸುಖ ನಿಧಿ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಮಹಾಮಂತ್ರ ರಾಮ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ ಹೇ ಮನುಜ ರಾಮ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ. ಜ್ಞಾನನಿಧಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಆನಂದ ತೀರ್ಥರು ಜ್ಞಾನನಿಧಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಆನಂದ ತೀರ್ಥರು ಸಾನುರಾಗತಿ ನಿತ್ಯ ಸೇವಿಪ ಮಂತ್ರ ಸಾನುರಾಗತಿ ನಿತ್ಯ ಸೇವಿಪ ಮಂತ್ರ ಭಾನುಕುಲಾಂಬೂಧಿ ಸೋಮನನಿಪ ಮಂತ್ರ ಭಾನುಕುಲಾಂಬೂಧಿ ಸೋಮನನಿಪ ಮಂತ್ರ ದೀನರಕ್ಷಕ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಮಂತ್ರ ದೀನರಕ್ಷಕ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಮಂತ್ರ ರಾಮ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ ಹೇ ಮನುಜ ರಾಮ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ ಹೇ ಮನುಜ ರಾಮ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ. ರಾಮ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ಜಯ ಜಯ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ಜಯ ಜಯ ರಾಮ ಕರುಣಾಭಿರಾಮ ಕಮನೀಯ ನಾಮ ಕರುಣಾಭಿರಾಮ ಕಮನೀಯ ನಾಮ ರಾಮ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ಜಯ ಜಯ ರಾಮ ಕೋದಂಡ ರಾಮ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ರಾಮ ಕೋದಂಡ ರಾಮ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ರಾಮ ಶರಣಾಗತ ಪರಿಪಾಲನ ಶ್ರೀ ಚರಣ ರಾಮ ಶರಣಾಗತ ಪರಿಪಾಲನ ಶ್ರೀ ಚರಣ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ ಸಮರ ವಿಜಯ ರಾಮ ಸಾಕೇತ ರಾಮ ಸಮರ ವಿಜಯ ರಾಮ ಸಾಕೇತ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ಜಯ ಜಯ ರಾಮ ಕರುಣಾಭಿರಾಮ ಕಮನೀಯ ನಾಮ ರಾಮ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ಜಯ ಜಯ ರಾಮ ಕೋದಂಡ ರಾಮ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ರಾಮ ಶರಣಾಗತ ಪರಿಪಾಲನ ಶ್ರೀ ಚರಣ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ సమర విజయ రామ సాకేత రామ రామ శ్రీరామచంద్ర జయ జయ రామ రామాయ రామభద్రాయ రామచంద్రాయ వేదసే రామాయ రామభద్రాయ రామచంద్రాయ వేదసే రఘునాథాయ నాథాయ సీతాయ పతయే నమః సీతాయా పతయే నమః రఘువీరాయని నే పిలచిన ఓహోయన రాధా. This is a composition of Bhadrachala Ramadas, where Ramadas says, O Raghuvira ani ne pilachina. O Raghuvira, if I call you O Raghuvira, will you not come immediately? Saying, Oho, will you not immediately come? He says. ఓ రఘువీరాయని నే పిలచిన ఓహోయన రాధా. 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 సారే కుమారివే సారి అన్యము జేరదు నామది ఏరాధీరా. సారే కుమారివే సారి అన్యము జేరదు నామది ఏరాధీరా. ఓ రఘువీరాయని నే పిలచిన ఓహోయన రాధా. ఓ రఘువీరా. బంటునై తినని ఉంటే పరాకున నుంటివి తెలిసి ముకంటి వినుతనా. బంటునై తినని ఉంటే పరాకున నుంటివి తెలిసి ముకంటి వినుతనా. జంట బాయగా వేడు వెంట రమ్మణి వేణు కొంటి భద్రగిరి రామదాస పోషక. కంఠమాయక వేణు వెంట రమ్మణి వేణు కొంటి భద్రగిరి రామదాస పోషక. ఓ రఘువీరాయని నే పిలచిన ఓహోయన రాధా. ఓ రఘువీరాయని నే పిలచిన ఓహోయన రాధా. भजरे रामचरण सततं भजरे रामचरण रामचरण सततं भजरे रामचरण भजरे रामचरण सततं भजरे रामचरण रामचरण सततं भजरे रामचरण भजरे जानकी जीवन रामं भजरे जानकी जीवन रामं भजरे रामं भद्राचल रामं भजरे रामं भद्राचल रामं भजरे पावन श्री रघुरामं भजरे पावन श्री रघुरामं भजरे पावन श्री रघुरामं भजरे पावन श्री रघुरामं राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम राम राम जय सीताराम भजरे रामचरण सततं भजरे रामचरण Sairam, such a wonderful feeling to sing in Swami's abode always, as always. Thanks to Swami, thanks to our most beloved Bhagawan for this wonderful opportunity, for this wonderful blessing. It is sheer love and grace that we are all here enjoying, celebrating Swami's birthday. Every day, as Swami says, every day Swami is happy, every day is a celebration. Thanks to all of you, thanks to all the devotees, all brothers and sisters who assembled here and patiently listened to us. Thank you so much. Jai Sairam. Sairam. So this will be followed by Swami's discourse now.
దివ్యాత్మ స్వరూపులను
embodiments of divine Atma.
భారతీయులు ప్రాచీన కాలం నుండి కూడాను త్యాగములకే పట్టం కడుతూ వచ్చారు.
The ancients have revered the sacrifice.
ధర్మమునే అందరం ఎక్కించారు.
It's only righteousness that's considered greatest.
న్యాయములకు కంకణం కట్టారు.
They are determined to establish justice.
సత్యాన్ని స్వాగతం చేశారు.
It's the truth that's made important.
ఈ విధమైనటువంటి ప్రాచీన సంబంధమైనటువంటి యొక్క సంస్కృతిని ఈనాటి ఆధునిక యుగం వారు విస్మరించారు.
The ancient culture is forgotten by the modern society.
కేవలము తన భౌతికమైనటువంటి జీవితమే ప్రధానమని ప్రమాణమని విశ్వసించి అనేక విధములైనటువంటి ఈ ప్రాకృతమైనటువంటి జీవితానికి లౌకికమైన జీవితానికి తాను అంకితమైపోతున్నాడు.
He goes by this temporary ephemeral world. He takes it as the real and the standard, forgetting his own nature.
ఈనాటి ప్రపంచము ఈనాటి మానవులు ఏనాడు కూడాను కని ఎరుగనటువంటి యొక్క దురవస్థలకు గురి అయిపోయి దుర్భావములకు కారణమై దుశ్చర్యలో ప్రవేశిస్తున్నారు.
Today in this world, you find the people entertaining the wicked ideas, indulging in the wicked actions not heard before.
ప్రతి మానవుని యందు కూడాను అర్థ దృష్టి అధికార దృష్టి ఈ రెండు కూడాను ఏనాడు కూడాను ఎరుగనటువంటి రీతిగా మితిమీరిపోతున్నది.
Man today is after wealth and position.
అయితే అర్థము ఉండాలి.
However, money is needed.
ధనము లేకపోతే క్షణమైన ఈ యొక్క భౌతిక జీవితమును గడపలేము.
Without money, you cannot live in this world.
అయితే ఇది కూడాను మితిమీరి పోరాదు.
However, it should not be in excess.
ప్రపంచమును సస్యశ్యామలం గావించేటువంటి యొక్క సముద్రం కూడాను తన హద్దులను మీరినప్పుడు చాలా ప్రమాదం సంభవిస్తుంది.
The sea that is responsible for all the greenery will also abide by its own limits.
దేహమును కాపాడేటువంటి అన్నమైన కూడాను మితముగా భుజించినప్పుడే ఇతనికి ఆనందాన్ని ఆరోగ్యాన్ని అందిస్తుంది.
If you partake food in a limited sense, you will have all the strength.
అమితంగా భుజించినప్పుడు ఇది కేవలము ఒక విధమైనటువంటి విషముగా మారిపోతుంది.
But if you eat in excess, it becomes poison.
అన్నమే తృప్తిని అందిస్తుంది, అన్నమే ఆలాహలంగా మారిపోతుంది.
The very same food gives you satisfaction, or it may turn
తద్వారా
poison.
అనేక విధమైనటువంటి యొక్క రోగములకు గురి అవుతున్నాడు మానవుడు.
Therefore, man falls sick.
కనుక అన్నము అవసరమే, కానీ మితమైనటువంటి ఆహారము తన మతిని కాపాడుతుంది.
Food is needed. However, it should be
అదే
limited.
విధంగానే ధనము అనేటువంటి ఒక ఆశ కూడాను ఒక పరిమితంలో ఉంటుండాలి.
Similarly, in respect of wealth, there should be a limit.
ఇది పరిమితము మీరినప్పుడు ప్రమాదం సంభవిస్తుంది.
If it is limitless, you'll face a danger.
గౌరవ మర్యాదను కూడాను కోల్పోవు చేస్తుంది.
You'll lose all your courtesy and respect.
అయితే మానవులకు ఈ ధనముల వల్ల మదమెక్కి తద్వారా మంచి చెడ్డలనేటువంటి యొక్క విచక్షణ జ్ఞానం కోల్పోయి
Because of wealth, he becomes arrogant and loses the sense of discretion between good and bad.
అపర దుర్యోధనుడిగా మారుతున్నాడే కానీ అపర కర్ణుడిగా మారటం లేదు.
He becomes the prototype of Duryodhana, not Karna.
సంపద పెరిగినప్పుడు దానికి తగినటువంటి త్యాగం కూడాను పెరగాలి.
When you have more of wealth, you should have more
ఐశ్వర్యం
sacrifice.
పెరిగినప్పుడు ఔదార్యం కూడాను పెరగాలి.
When the wealth is more and more, you should also have that broad-mindedness.
కానీ ఈనాడు ఐశ్వర్యం పెరుగుతున్నది కానీ ఔదార్యం పెరగటం లేదు.
Today, the wealth is increasing, but not the spirit of sacrifice.
సౌఖ్యమనుభవింప చాలని నరునకు ఎంత ధనము ఉన్న ఏమి ఫలము.
The one who cannot be happy, what is the use if he has all the wealth?
నీరు గతుకు కుక్కకు ఏరెంత పారినా.
Though there is continuous flow of water, it is the dog that licks water.
ప్రీతి కలుగబోదు పిసిని ఒట్టు.
A greedy person will never be satisfied.
ఈ విధంగానే ఈనాటి మానవులకు ధనము అధికమై కొలది లోభత్వం కూడాను అధికమవుతూ వస్తుంటుండాలి.
Today, mankind, as they have more and more of money, they are more miserly.
ఈ లోభత్వము చేతనే మానవుడు తన యొక్క స్వస్వరూపమైనటువంటి యొక్క తత్వాన్ని విస్మరిస్తున్నాడు.
Because of excess of greedy temperament, he has forgotten his original nature.
కేవలము ధర్మమైనటువంటి మార్గంలో ఆదరణ చేసినప్పుడు సంపాదించినటువంటి ధనమే మనకు సుఖమును అందించలేనప్పుడు అధర్మముతో సంపాదించినటువంటి ధనము మనకు సుఖమును ఏ రీతిగా అందిస్తుంది?
When the money earned by righteous way, if it cannot give you happiness, how do you expect to be happy? The money earned by wrongful ways.
కనుక ధనం అనేటువంటిది ఏమాత్రం కూడా మనకు అధికంగా ఉన్నప్పుడు సుఖశాంతులను మనకు అందించలేదు.
Excess of money will never confer peace and happiness.
ఒకవేళ అధికముగా ఉండినప్పుడు పరోపకార సంబంధమైనటువంటి కర్మల్లో ప్రవేశించి తద్వారా దీనిని త్యాగము గావించు, అది నీకు యోగం అందిస్తుంది.
When you have more money at the beginning itself, involve yourself in service activities.
అయిన కాలం నుండి ఈ భారతదేశము సింహాసనాల నిమిత్తమై రాజ్యాధిపత్య నిమిత్తమై ఎలాంటి అల్లకల్లోలములకు కానీ ఒక అక్రమ మార్గములకు కానీ పాల్పడినటువంటి వారు కాదు.
Since ancient times, people never resorted to agitation, the conflict and mass killing for authority and position.
ధర్మములకే వారు పాటుపడుతూ వచ్చారు.
They were struggling for everyone.
సత్యం వద ధర్మం చర.
Tell the truth, conduct righteously.
ధర్మమును ఆచరించడము, సత్యమును ఉచ్చరించడము, ఇవి రెండే ప్రాచీన భారతీయులకు సరి అయినటువంటి ప్రమాణములు, అవి సరి అయినటువంటి నేత్రములు.
You have to speak truth and you have to act righteously. They are the two eyes of every
ఈ
human.
ఆధునిక యుగము లోపల ఈనాడు సత్యం వధ,
But in the modern age, truth is killed.
ధర్మం చర, జర్చాల్లో వేసి పెట్టారు ధర్మాన్ని.
Dharma is under arrest now.
సత్యాన్ని కిల్ చేశారు.
Truth is killed.
అసత్యమే ఈనాడు ప్రమాణము,
Falsehood is standard.
అధర్మమే ఈనాడు మానవుని యొక్క కర్తవ్యము.
Unrighteous path is the duty of modern
ఈ
man.
విధమైనటువంటి ప్రవర్తన చేతనే భారతదేశము ఇన్ని విధమైనటువంటి అశాంతికి గురి అవుతూ వస్తున్నారు.
Because of such behavior, Bharat is restless now.
కనుక ప్రాచీన సంస్కృతి అయినటువంటి యొక్క సత్యమును ధర్మమును కూడాను ఈనాడు ప్రతి వ్యక్తి కూడాను దానిని పోషించడానికి ప్రయత్నించాలి.
Every individual must make an effort, protect the truth and righteousness. They will protect the world in turn.
ఎంతమంది భారతదేశంలో రామాయణాన్ని పారాయణం చేస్తున్నారు?
In Bharata, many people go through Ramayana.
ఎంతమంది రామాయణాన్ని పూజిస్తూ ఉంటున్నారు?
Many worship Ramayana.
రామాయణమే మనకు ప్రాణమని చెప్పి భావిస్తున్నారు.
Many take Ramayana as
కానీ
their
ఈ
life.
విధంగా భావించి విశ్వసించి పాలన చేసేటువంటి వ్యక్తులు ఎంతమంది పితృఆజ్ఞను పరిపాలన చేస్తున్నారు?
Having accepted it as the standard, worshipping it, how many follow the command of the Father?
రామాయణం పారాయణం చేసి ప్రయోజనం ఏమిటి?
What is the use of going through Ramayana?
రామాయణం విశ్వసించి ప్రయోజనం ఏమిటి?
What is the use of having faith in it?
రామాయణం ఆచరణలో పెట్టకుండా నీవు ఎన్ని పఠనం చేసినప్పటికీ ఇది ప్రయోజనం లేదు.
When you don't practice Ramayana, everything is
ఇంకా
useless.
భగవద్గీతను చూస్తామా అంటే ఈనాడు ఆధునిక యుగం లోపల వీధి వీధి భగవద్గీత యొక్క సందేశాలే.
If you take Bhagavad Gita, every street conveys you a message.
ఎంత భగవద్గీతను గురించి ప్రచారం సరిపేటువంటి వారు ఉంటున్నారు.
There are lots of people who give publicized
కానీ
Gita.
ఈ భగవద్గీత లోపల ఒక్క వాక్యాన్నైనా ఆచరణలో పెట్టేటువంటి వారు ఉన్నారా?
But is there anyone who follows at least one sentence?
లేదు.
No.
ఎంత కాలమైనప్పటికీ మనం తెలుసుకోవటంలోనే ఉంటే ఇంకా ఆచరించడం ఎప్పుడు?
When they spend their lifespan in merely reading, when do we
జీవితం అంతా
practice?
మనం చదువుతూనే పోతున్నాము.
Throughout lifetime we read.
నిజంగా నా ఉద్దేశంలో ఏమిటంటే చిక్కిన బుక్కులంతా చదివేటుంటాడు మూర్ఖుడు అని చెప్పొచ్చు.
According to Swami, the one who goes through all the books is a fool.
మనము ఆచరణలో పెట్టేటువంటి ఒక్కటి పదం ఉంటుంటే మనకు చాలు.
If we just practice one word, that's
పరులను
enough.
చంపాలనుకున్నప్పుడు తుపాకులు పిస్తోల్స్ ఉండాలి.
When you want to kill anybody, you need pistols and guns.
తనను తాను చంపుకోవాలంటే సూది ముక్క చాలు.
If you want to commit suicide, a
అదే
needle
విధంగా
pin is
తనను
enough.
తాను తరించవలసి ఉంటే ఒక్కటి ఆచరణలో పెడితే చాలు.
For liberation, you need to practice one.
ఆచరణలో లేనటువంటి గ్రంథాలు ఎన్ని చదివి ప్రయోజనం ఏమిటి?
What is the fun of reading
అబ్బో,
so
అతనికి
many?
అన్నీ తెలుసును అని అనుకుంటున్నారు.
He thinks that he knows
కానీ
all.
అన్ని తెలిసినటువంటి వాడు తను తాను తెలుసుకోలేకపోతున్నాడు.
He knows all, but he doesn't know
కానీ
himself.
ఈనాటి భారతదేశంలో ఇలాంటి మూర్ఖులే అభివృద్ధి అయిపోతున్నారు.
Such fools are increasing in Bharata today.
ఇలాంటి వారే పెద్ద గొప్ప విద్యావంతులుగా ప్రకటన జరుగుతుండాలి.
They are highly educated, they consider
ఇలాంటి
so.
వారే గొప్ప సాధకులుగా విశ్వసిస్తున్నారు.
They are taken as
ఇది
aspirants.
భారతదేశమునకే అవమానము, అపకారం.
It's a matter of shame and a hurt.
మొట్టమొదటి మీరు ఆచరణలో ఒక్కటైనా పెట్టండి.
Therefore, practice one or two.
30 సంవత్సరాలు 40 సంవత్సరాలు అంతా కూడా మీరు ఇక్కడ ప్రవేశిస్తున్నారు.
You have been visiting since 30 to 40
స్వామి యొక్క
years.
ప్రబోధనలు ఎన్నో వింటున్నారు.
You have been listening to Bhagawan.
కర్మణ నప్రజా ధనేన త్యాగేనైకి అమృతత్వమానసు అని అనేక రకంగా బోధిస్తున్నాం.
Bhagavan taught repeatedly, it is a sacrifice that confers
ఎంతమంది త్యాగం
immortality.
చేస్తున్నారు?
How are you sacrificing?
ఎంతమంది స్వామి వాక్యాలను ఆచరణలో పెడుతున్నారు?
How many are practicing?
ఎందుకోసం మీరు చేరటం ఇక్కడ?
Why are you here?
ఇది ప్రయోజనం లేనటువంటిది.
It's all useless.
కనుక ఒక్కటైనా మనం ఆచరణలో పెడితే చాలు, అన్నీ చేయనక్కర్లేదు.
At least practice one.
ఏమిటి నా ఆచరణ?
What is that you should practice?
ఏమిటి నా ప్రీతి?
What is that is?
ఏది నా ఇష్టము?
What is that Swami likes?
ఒక్కటే
Only one.
ప్రేమ ప్రేమ ప్రేమ.
Only love, love.
అది ఏ సాయి యొక్క శక్తివంతమైనటువంటి అస్త్రము.
That is the powerful weapon.
ప్రేమ చేత సాధించలేనటువంటిది లోకంలో ఒక్కటి లేదు.
In this world that you cannot, there is nothing you cannot achieve with
ఏదో
love.
కొన్ని దాంట్లో కొన్ని మాత్రమే సాధించవచ్చును, కానీ ప్రేమ చేత భగవంతుని కూడా నువ్వు తన చేతిలో హస్తగతం గావించుకొని ఆడించవచ్చు.
With love you can have God on hand and make him dance.
గత జీవుడగు పతిని బ్రతికించి ఎముగల్చే సావిత్రి భారత సాధ్విగాదే.
Is not the Savitri the one of chastity?
తన శక్తి మహిమచే దావాగ్ని సల్లాచి తృతి చంద్రమతి భారతీయగాదే.
Chandramati is a Bharatiya.
కుల సంగీతం అగ్ని గుండాన ప్రకటించే సీత భారత ధరా జాతగాదే.
Sita also belongs to Bharat.
కిరిసి దుర్మది కిరాత్కుని బుద్ధి గావించి దమయంతి భారత రమణిగాదే.
Damayanti also likewise.
వీళ్ళందరూ ఎలాంటి శక్తిని సాధించారు,
What kind of power?
ఎలాంటి పవిత్ర కీర్తిని ఆర్జించారు.
What reputation they had?
కానీ వారందరూ ఎక్కడిప్పుడు.
Where are they now?
ఇలాంటి వారి యొక్క చరిత్ర మనం చదువుతున్నామే కానీ ఆచరణలు ఏమైనా పెడుతున్నామా?
We read their stories but we don't practice.
కనుక దీనికి మూల కారణం ఏమిటి?
What is that
మన
responsible for?
దుర్భావములే దీనికి మూల కారణం.
The bad thoughts are responsible.
స్వార్థము స్వప్రయోజనంలే దీనికి మూల కారణం.
Selfishness, self-interest,
అహంకార
egoism.
ఆడంబరంలే దీనికి మూల కారణము.
The pomp and the ego.
ఇవి పోవాలంటే ఏమి చేయాలి?
What is to be done to give up?
అయితే ఈ గుణములంతా కూడా ఆహార విహారములతో ఏర్పడుతుంటాయి.
These qualities are due to food and habits.
నిజమైన దైవ భక్తులు కాబోయేటువంటి వారు
The true devotees,
మాంస భక్షణ, మద్యపానము, ఈ యొక్క స్మోకింగ్,
non-vegetarian diet, the drinking and smoking.
ఈ యొక్క మద్యపానం చేత మహా క్రూరమైనటువంటి యొక్క కర్మలకు పాల్పడుతున్నారు.
They must discontinue. They should not do that anymore.
కానీ ఇది ఏ ప్రభుత్వం కూడా దీన్ని ఆపలేదు.
But none can stop it anyway.
ఎవరి భావం వారిలో మార్పు రావాలి.
The feelings should transform.
ఇది మానసిక పరివర్తన వల్లనే కలిగేటువంటిది కానీ పరుల వల్ల బోధిస్తే వచ్చేటువంటిది కాదు.
It should come out of mental
ఎవరికి
transformation.
వారు సత్యాన్ని గుర్తించి వర్తించాలి.
Each one has to recognize the truth and conduct one's own self.
ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా, హ్యాపీ బర్త్డే అని అనేక మంది వస్తుంటే చెప్పారు.
Many say happy birthday.
నాకు ఎప్పుడు కూడా నువ్వు హ్యాపీగానే ఉన్నాను, నాకు ఎందుకు హ్యాపీ బర్త్డే చెప్తాను?
Bhagavan is always happy. Then why should you say happy
హ్యాపీగా
birthday?
ఉండండి.
You be happy.
హ్యాపీ నేను హ్యాపీ.
Your happiness is Bhagavan's
హ్యాపీగా
happiness.
ఉండాలంటే
This is the main thing.
ఈనాడు స్వామికి ఒక విధమైనటువంటి కానుకగా మీరు భావించి ఈ మాంసభక్షణ, మద్యపానము, ఈ స్మోకింగ్ మూడు కూడా స్వామికి అర్పితం చేయండి.
Therefore, you should sacrifice non-vegetarianism, drinking and
ఈ
smoking today.
మూడింటిని మీరు అర్పితం చేయటం వల్ల మీరు బాగుపడతారు, సమాజం బాగుపడుతుంది, దేశం కూడా బాగుపడుతుంది.
When once you sacrifice, the society will progress, you will be better.
కుటుంబము, సమాజము, దేశము బాగుపడటమే స్వామి యొక్క లక్ష్యం.
The main aim of Bhagavan is
కనుక
the
స్వామి యొక్క
prosperity.
లక్ష్యాన్ని మీరు అనుసరించేటట్టుగా ఉంటుంటే, అనుసరించాలని విశ్వాసం ఏముంటుంటే మొట్టమొదటి ఈ మూడింటిని త్యజించండి ఇదే క్షణంలో.
If you have full faith in Bhagavan's teachings, follow these three.
ఏదో రేపు 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 అని అనుకోకూడదు.
Don't postpone saying tomorrow.
ఎందుకనగా
Why?
ఇది నెక్స్ట్ అనుకుంటుంటే అది పూర్తి టెస్ట్ గా మారిపోతుంది.
If you go on saying next, it becomes a test.
టెస్ట్ గా మారిపోతుంది.
Then it becomes taste.
వద్దు.
No.
ఇప్పుడే ఈ నిమిషం నుండే కూడా ఆ సంకల్పాన్ని మీరు దృఢం చేసుకోవాలి.
Right now itself determine.
ఇది ఈనాడు మీ నుంచి నేను ఆశించేటువంటి యొక్క ఆశ.
This is expected by Bhagavan today from us.
కనుక ప్రేమ స్వరూపులైనటువంటి వారు మీరు తప్పగా దీనిని ఆచరించి స్వామికి ఆనందాన్ని అందించి దేశానికి, కుటుంబానికి కూడాను సరైన ఆదర్శప్రాయాలు అవుతారని నేను ఆశిస్తూ, ఆశీర్వదిస్తూ నా ప్రసంగాన్ని విరమిస్తున్నాను.
Bhagavan expects that would follow these three things. Make yourself happy, your family and the country by and large, and brings his discourse to a close.
భజన బినా సుఖ శాంతి నహీ, హరి భజన బినా సుఖ శాంతి నహీ, హరి నామ బినా ఆనంద నహీ, హరి हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं, हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं, हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, जप जान बिना संयोग नहीं, जप जान बिना संयोग नहीं, प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं, प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं, दया धर्म बिना सत्कर्म नहीं, धर्म बिना सत्कर्म नहीं, भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं, भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं, हरि नाम बिना परमात्मा 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 नहीं, हरि भजन बिना शांति नहीं, हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं, हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं।
Experiences and became emotional, how devotees will become emotional when they had such an experience with Bhagavan, we have actually seen today when Devanathan sir was speaking. And after that, of course, there are no words from my side. I don't know what should I talk about. honor
ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जन संरक्षक भक्त जन संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलदीका आश्रित कल्पलदीका आपद्बान्धवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता गुरुदैवं मर्यन्तयुनिवे स्वामी मर्यन्तयुनिवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नागेन्द्र शयना ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूपा ओजस्वी ओ साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा मंगल आरती अंदुको मंगल आरती अंदुको मंदर गिरिधारे ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा ओम शांति 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 समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ओम शांति 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 जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की